The winter wildcard leaks and news continue, and it looks pretty insane. We got more interesting new information today about what the promo is going to entail. We got baby icons coming, like it says in the title of the video. The market is reacting accordingly. The market is dying at the moment. Is it actually maybe buy time? We'll talk about that today too. We got a couple of player of the month winners as well. There's a lot to get into, so let's not waste any more of your time. If you guys would like to buy coins, you can go to mmoxp.com. There will be a link in the description. They are the cheapest and safest option. You can use my code JFC at checkout for a 5% discount. And okay, I'm on this SBC screen right here because I wanted to mention to you guys for our pack save, I'm going to start saving player picks like a week or so before as well, to like start with 100 something player picks to go along with our packs as well. How long in advance should I save picks for? Also, I'm kind of debating about that. I'm planning on only like a week or two, but because we now have the new season, that basically this season was just filled with player picks, right? If we end up in a spot where we're like 3 weeks away and there's all of these crazy picks there, do we just save these for team of the year and just open nothing until our pack opening? I don't really know what to do with that, but okay, there's a lot to get into. Let's begin with this, is that yes, base icons are returning in this promo. Every single icon is going to have a version that's worse than the base, and then a version that is better than obviously the base icon. Stats are not confirmed here. 2 playstyle pluses as well, not confirmed yet. We know they're coming in the promo. We don't know if the base icons are going to have that, but I do like it. Also, it's confirmed R9 will not be an SBC, by the way. His base or his regular will not be SBC. Obviously, his regular is not going to be, and you won't touch this card either until maybe August 30th. Then in an 85 by 10, you might pack this guy. But I'm also bringing this up because it's kind of funny thinking back on how things have changed over the years. We hated the base, mid, and prime icons. Like, we didn't like that after a while. Then they take it away from us for the last couple of years, and now people all want them back again. We get base icons, baby icons returning, and everybody's like, oh my god, thank god they listened to us. It's like, I don't know, what do you make of that? Are you happy? Are you like indifferent? Do you not give a shit? And we'll continue with the player leaks, but there's a lot more information regarding the promo. Just we'll get through the player leaks first here. Vinicius also coming in the promo team. We don't know if he'll get 2 for sure. They're showing 2 versions of like every card here. Some cards won't get 2 versions apparently. They do show 2 Vinny versions here, but once again, it's hard with these hyped up players. Like, you're not going to pack them, you're not going to see them, so I'm more interested in like the mid-tier players in the promo. Just myself, but Frankie de Jong also is going to be in it, and the stats are just a prediction once again. But Barca fans in their replies needed a change of trousers after that one. Keep going. Eden Hazard as one of the heroes during winter wildcards. We have icons and heroes in the promo, and last hero leaked is Yaya Toure. But yeah, I think that's all the player leaks right now. Let's keep moving on. We will be getting a best of re-release. Now, it's not going to be very big, apparently only 20 plus cards there, but a best of, at least of some kind, is going to be back into packs now. AC says daily player SBCs, and the rest of this I think we've seen already there, but we got more news about what this promo is going to look like, and it's a massive tweet which has a bunch of information on it. And let's talk about the stuff we've not seen yet. So some players will get 199 stat. That was a thing I think last year or maybe 2 years ago. I think Balotelli had like 99 passing. Didn't he have something like that? He had 99 dribbling. Okay, so that was a similar theme from last year. 99 dribbling plus Trickster plus on that Balotelli card. So that's coming once again. Some players get 5-star weak foot or skill moves. Okay, some players get 2 playstyle pluses. We saw that. We saw number 6, number 7 re-release of some old promo cards. Okay, and then 8 winter wildcard evolutions. I saw a tweet that apparently we're supposed to get daily evos again for winter wildcards, which would kind of shock me, but that would be nice. We keep scrolling down here, and oh, what do we got down here? Okay, there's Marmouche finally, and then is that Jude Bellingham player of the month? Yes, it is. So he's one player of the month for La Liga. Now, it's interesting because they're going to have to make this card probably really good, it would be my guess here, because they just gave a free Bellingham out that was very good to people that wanted him. So if, I don't know, I feel like they have to make this card kind of look something like this with a different playstyle plus, power shot plus, right, 92 rated. My guess would be this is going to be a very good SBC actually, because they have to make it like somewhat enticing to complete. And I guess I didn't see this, but apparently de Jong will get 99 passing. I think that that's what this tweet is saying here, that de Jong is going to get a 99 passing card. So yeah, you're probably not gonna be able to afford this card, that's for sure. And I just stumbled across this because we're going to get position changes for winter wildcards. If we see a return of center mid Milinkovic-Savic, I am going to turn into the shell shock meme. Like, that's going to be me. I will, if we get Milinkovic-Savic at any point this year as a center mid card, my hard drive will no longer have FC25 on it. that simple. And we have about 1 million pack leaks, so we'll go and look at that next here. But hey, guess you guys are never gonna believe this one. Compensation question mark from Fut Sheriff. A new party bag in Swedish. It says pick instead of a pack. And once again, hundreds of replies of people opening the fucking pack. This one's not as bad because it was an SBC, so it's not as bad as like spending money or coins on your shit, but point still stands here. It happens twice a week. Until further notice, this shit's on purpose. I mean, unless there's some sort of ridiculous algorithm that they cannot figure out for the life of them, and by that I mean they can't figure out Google fucking Translate, then I don't know. You guys can decide for yourself, but how does this keep happening, and how does the community keep going, oh my god, jizz myself over every compensation that we can find? And then also have a gander at this one. Brazil SBC is coming soon, so okay, where did we get this info from? Well, FIFA Trading Romania's tweet down here, if we take a look at every capital letter at the beginning of these sentences, Santa flies high, bells are ringing, etc., etc. This whole thing spells out SBC Brazil. So okay, honestly, I wouldn't have caught that. I didn't know what this tweet was. I thought it was just some fucking nonsense. And speaking of nonsense, bro leaking in riddles, utter woke nonsense. Yeah, that's, I mean, come on. But okay, I mean, Brazil SBC is coming out. It's not R9, we know that. And we have Vinny leaks too. It's Brazilian, but I would assume it's not him. I don't know, but okay, be aware that's coming out. And also quickly, we got Thunderstruck and FC Pro Live upgrades. You ever want to look at like new upgrades, go to FUTGG and you go on the little 3 bars over here, go to Thunderstruck Tracker, and then go to upgrades, and then the new ones pop up first. And the nice thing is they have the FC Pro Live and Thunderstruck upgrades together, so they all kind of, you can see all of them at once. We want to go check it out. Osimhen, Wayne Rooney get an upgrade there. If you ever want like a big picture on all upgrades, easy way to do it is just go to FUTGG. Okay, moving on to all these pack leaks now. Now, most of them are store packs, but I wanted to talk about some of them because we have a new season coming out next week. Sometimes pack leaks can happen about now for a new season, so I wanted to see if we would see any potential like things to look forward to for the new season here. We've got the 88 plus player pick pack, one of 4 88 plus there, which is kind of interesting. Once again though, numero fut, we just don't know what that is. We have no idea. It's coming out Friday and we have no leak at all, or idea or player leak on what the hell it is. So obviously when we hear more about that, we'll talk about it. But then this biggest pack here that we want to talk about is the Mode Mastery Trio Guarantee Pack. Includes 1 champions, 1 rivals, 1 squad battles mastery player guarantee. This probably is going to end up being in the store, but it does give you 3 more players to put into the Mode Mastery as tokens. So if you want to go and strive for a higher reward there, you do have 3 more coming out that you can purchase if you were interested in doing that. There's a 4x87 plus players pack. That could be a new season pack potentially there. And the rest of these like are kind of what you expect to see. These are all, I think, going to be store packs. This one might be a weekend league type pack, right? 83 plus 1 through 14 team of the week there. And then we keep going and it's the same shit, more store packs. And the last page here, oh look, more store packs. But also 50x82 plus players pack is here, which that could end up being some sort of maybe season pack, or it could be a reward of some kind too, right? Not sure, but yeah. Please don't spend your hard-earned dollars on store packs this Christmas. Okay, spend it on anything else, please. And also, if you're on Twitter and you want to see evolution leaks like a few hours prior to content time, look at Fut Agent's Twitter. He tweets out leaks almost every day for new Evos that come out, but they're never out in time for the videos that we upload, so they're always like a few hours before content. Like the one today he tweeted was Fut Agent is telling you that gold cards cannot be used in one of the next evolutions. That was today, right? So he tweets out stuff like that. And I don't even like being that, you know, conspiracy nut when it comes to anything, but FC, you know, they make it pretty easy, okay? EA make it pretty easy. Got an odd pattern from EA now. Each time after competition is given out for a mistake, a new mistake happens within a few days of it, right? Now, what would EA's motivation for this be? Look at this reply down here. Oh, they do it on purpose. That's why I set some FIFA points aside in case winter wildcards brings a big mistake. Also want a quick plug a minute second channel video yesterday if you want to check that out. I talked about FC26. But okay, oh Jesus Christ. Oh god, that is, oh, this is bad, guys. Minus 148k for Sam Kerr, minus 215 for KDB, minus 117, minus 133. I mean, this market, minus 116, 20+% drops on meta cards. Vieira, Mateus, Stoichkov, crazy drops in some of these cards. And yeah, the question is it buy time then, considering there's crazy drops right now? Well, honestly, I'm going to say most likely no. The reason being is that we're in a playstyle plus change range. Does that make sense? We're going from 1 to 2. Now, very, very few cards are going to have 2, but the fact that any cards in the game have 2 fundamentally change cards with 1. So I want to wait until Friday. I'm going to wait until the promo actually comes out to see how many cards have 2 playstyle pluses before I want to buy. I don't want to buy beforehand in case there is like at all the chance that there is maybe a somewhat cheaper card in the, say, the mid price range of like hundreds of thousands of coins, right? But still kind of semi-affordable, not millions of coins, that has 2 playstyle pluses. That I want to wait and see. So I think actually like Friday night's video, we're probably going to be talking about buying cards then because we want to see what things look like. And okay, let's read your guys' comments now. There was quite a bit of debate actually on whether 2 playstyle pluses is going to really mean much, or if it's going to help the game, or if it's going to make things worse like Elijah says. I think it's a mistake. There are 2 Hollands, each with a different playstyle plus, right? So maybe the leaker took that as 2 playstyle pluses. Changing the power curve at Team of the Year makes so much sense. I'd be surprised if EA to change it. I would be too, but apparently now we have multiple leakers saying that we're going to see 2 playstyle pluses now, so it's definitely coming. Now, random side note here, you see how I have AI like response choices down here? And I know some creators have like too big of an audience to even reply to anybody at all. It just rubs me the wrong way that anybody can get like an AI reply to you and you think the guy typed it out. Like somebody might have just click reply and then boom, click this square here and then they moved on. Like, okay. And then Madrid's to pitch, well, simply put, I took Bone Mommy. I mean, I can't blame you. Then we got G Turge X who says FC24 is miles ahead of 25. I mean, last year was bad. The auto press last year, guys. I mean, I'm not saying this year is good at all. I'm not saying that. I think last year, I mean, that shit was unplayable. Now, I'm on PC, keep in mind. Delay is not as bad for me. It's been worse recently. Not quite as bad as maybe the console version, but I mean, we're comparing fucking dog shit to cow shit. I don't know. What do you guys think about which one's better than the other one? And then Anubis here was talking about the free card they gave. I asked yesterday saying like, hey, does this new free card, this new Bellingham, this new Bonmati, does that indicate anything about the player count right now? Because it's pretty crazy that EA gave us such a great card for free, right? And Anubis was saying that it doesn't really say that. They gave a free card around this time last year and before. It's something for Christmas noobs to already have a meta card in the club without having to get lucky, which would also get them to use their Christmas money to open packs to build around that new player. It's sort of like a starting point for a new player that they wouldn't have had prior, right? And then he also says, I see the weekly numbers. EA is not hurting for players playing. FC25 is in the top 15 most played games on both PS and Xbox every single week. And I think you make good points here. You know, how much does just one free card help in terms of getting players to come back? Is that realistic in us making the assumption that, yeah, here's a free Bellingham card, this is going to solve our problems? Like, I don't think they think that. And the strategy maybe is more so with the brand new Christmas players coming in to kind of help them out a little bit. And I guess the question I ask you guys is like, if that really isn't some sort of indication on the player count, have we seen things that do indicate that? And I think that we probably have so far. I still think that going back on many of the things we've seen them go back on, to me, is an indication of like, okay, we see you're not happy. And it's not just all talk. There is less games being played on the game right now. We'll go back on our points, go back on FUTCham's qualification a little bit. That, to me, if the numbers they were super satisfied with, I don't think they would change that. I could be wrong, and it could be a thing where they say we want to have foresight, and you might get tired of this in 2 months, but we want to change it before that happens. A chance for that too. I just think that I do agree where like the more likely indication on player count being lower probably isn't the free cards we get, like a free Bellingham once in a while, a lone Zidane. It's more so the big changes like rivals points. That to me is more of an indication on that, but let me know what you guys think, of course. And what do you think about EA not hurting for players playing? Obviously, they're one of the most popular games in the world, but could they be more popular? And do they care about being more popular? Or are they satisfied with what they've got right now? And hey, try out some custom tactics as well. I had the 4-5-1 in this video here. I did a 4-1-2-1-2. There's a lot of really good ones, a lot of fun ones as well that you guys might like in that video. But hey, I think that's going to be it for me. Thank you all for being here and watching every day. I love you all. Peace.